Can you see this?
Yes. I can see
Assignment, great. Assignment 2. So first one is right here. I think I'm going to maximize a little bit because it tends to be pretty small on the screen. So catering company prepared 300 meals for one occasion, and the other one 240 meals per different occasion, but they got different workers, right? Preparing with 8 workers for first one and 6 workers for the other one. So all we do is just using the division, right? Because you got output, then you have input in terms of number of workers. So you get 37.5. The other one is like, what is it? Like a 40, right? So you'll see which one has a higher productivity. So I think it's pretty simple one. The second question is about the carpeting, installing carpet. So carpeting company, they have a number of crews. So they recorded each week. First week, 4 crews. Second week, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2. So that's the number of crews. Then depending on number of crews, then they get installed how many yards of those carpet. So we're trying to find again productivity. So seems like you have output, you have input in terms of number of crews. So what you're going to do is just take that, divide by number of crews. Same thing, second week, take that, divide by number of crews. And take the output, divide by number of crews, right? So that's what we're going to do. But thing is, what can you conclude about crew size and productivity? So because we have number of crews are duplicates, like a 1 week we have 4 crews and 3 weeks 4 crews again, then we also have 2 crews for another 2 weeks and 3 crews with another 2 weeks. So it looks like it's repeated, so we're going to have to find the average of those 2 weeks with the same number of crews, right? So that's what we're going to do. So that's the calculation I come up with. So that's the each week productivity, right? Then because again, the number of crews appears twice, the same number of crews appears twice. So we take that, divide by 2, right? Then you get the average productivity based on number of crews. And this one is 3 crew size, and take that productivity each week, divide by 2, then again you get the average productivity. Right, so by doing so, we'll find out, what's the best number of crews that you can come up with to maximize the output, right, which is productivity. All right, so far so good?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, great. Number 3, now things get a little bit more complex because those 2 questions we have only single input, right? Which is simple, either number of workers or number of number of workers basically, or crew size. This one we have a multiple inputs that we need to calculate, right? So they say, what is it? We have labor costs, right? That's the $12 per hour and 40 hours per week. So you come up with right away $480, which is labor costs. Then we have 6 workers for the first week, right? So we're going to come up with 6 times 480, that's $2,880 for labor costs. And since it talks about overheads, something, other stuff that we have to get. So that would be 1.5 times of labor costs. So there you go. That's the calculation. And you get $4,320 for the overhead. Also have another cost, which is material costs, which is $6 per pound. Then again, just multiplication for that, because we have 455 pounds, then multiply by $6, then that's your costs for the material. Then give me 1 second. I think we got some issues in outside. Just a second. I heard something from outside. I thought it was some kind of emergency. Sorry about that. All right. So we got total costs. And again, that's for the first week, right? So we are doing first week. And the output is 30,000 units. And the cost, we calculated it, 9,930. So again, that's a multiplication. Output over input, and you get 3.02 in terms of productivity. Then you're going to do the second week, basically do the same thing, right? To the labor cost, overhead costs, material costs, and come up with total costs. All right, looks good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, the last one. So last one is, I think, a little bit more advanced in terms of wording and, things you need to watch out a little bit. And this is case of title company. They trying to find alternate companies rather than doing, by themselves, because what they're doing is right now, they're going to have to spend 40 minutes to the title search, right? So that they can find any kind of issue with property, right? Like a public records may have its lien or other ownership problems for that particular property. But anyway, so it's going to take 40 minutes each search. Then the cost for that, $2 per minute. So $2 times 40 minutes, that'll be $80 each search. On the other hand, how much they're going to charge? They're going to charge you 400, right? So that's 400 minus 80. That's actually you can divide by, right? 400 over 80. So that would be your productivity. So again, they're looking at alternate companies because looks like these companies can reduce number of search time. So first company, which is company A, they reduce by 10 minutes, so it will be 30 minutes. And the other one, company B, said that they're going to reduce by 12 minutes, so there will be 28 minutes. But they charge extra, which is $3.50 flat, looks like, right? The other one is $3.60 each search, not per minute, right? So that's the kind of extra cost they're going to charge. So we're going to find the productivity for those three scenarios. So that's the current one that we just talked about. So $80 the costs, $400 output. So productivity in terms of dollar amount, for that particular output is $5. However, company A's, and we can calculate it, research costs, that's $30. 30 minutes by $2, that's $60. And they're going to charge $3.50 per search. So you're going to add that. It comes with $63.50. Again, that's the input, right, which is same as costs. So output is 400, input, the costs, $63.50. Then you're going to find the productivity in terms of the dollar amount. Same goes here, company B. Research cost 28 minutes times $2, and it'll give you $56. Again, this time the search costs, which is flat, and they're going to charge you $3.60. They'll come up with $59.50. So that will become the input. So looks like this one will have the largest, right? I didn't put it into Excel or calculator, but pretty obvious that company B is supposed to have a largest productivity, right? Comparing those numbers. Oops, I think we have somebody here.
It's me. I'm having some issues.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
No problem. So compare those three companies' productivity, and you can conclude that which one has the highest productivity so that we can recommend one for the company. All right. So that concludes assignment number 2. Any question or comments? We good?
I'm good.
All right. Okay, so anybody has any questions at all or comments? It doesn't have to
No.
be assignment, okay?
Thank you very much. I think I took a class with you a couple semesters ago, so